I've been going, Jerry, the things aren't working for me, man. I mean, I'm telling you, I can't make any money. First thing I'd say to them, read your calendar. Oh, Jerry, I got a headache. I'm sick. I got to go home. I'll call you back later. Read your calendar. And I look at their calendar. You've got one appointment in 3 weeks. What are you complaining about? Well, that person didn't show up. Oh, well, okay. See, you got one shot. See, the first thing you have to understand if you want to excel in 2012 is this. You've got to be spending whatever time you've designated for Arbonne. You have to be spending that time on an appointment or working on getting on an appointment. Everything else is busy work. Don't tell me that you're sitting here filling out order forms for orders. That's great. You need to do that, but not in the time that you need to be working on getting on an appointment or being on an appointment. Is everybody with me so far? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the key to success in 2012. You've got to get on appointments. My job in coaching people is how do you do that consistently so where you have so many appointments, you're going to have to leave that job you hate anyway. How many of you next year would love to fire your boss? What's that? Okay? Walk in there and go, I'm out, buddy. I got my own thing going. I'm done. Well, I'm going to teach you how to fire your boss next year. If you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. But I'm going to teach you how to make sure you are so booked with appointments and presentations, you will need help to do all the presentations that you have. How do I know this? Because that's what I taught people to do for 18 years. Having 150 licensed agents is like having 150 regional vice presidents. These are people that had to go and study and take state exams and fail state exams and motivate them to go take state exams again until they passed their licenses. And then when they passed that license, they had to go study and get 2 more licenses. I mean, it was an ordeal. It was a process. But I taught them how to do it. So I'm going to teach you today a few things about how to build yourself solid in 2012. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here's the first part. Let me talk about voicemails. I want to talk about leaving a voicemail. How many of you ever got a machine and you had to leave a voicemail? Okay, here's what you don't want to do. You do not want to start leaving voicemails about your whole process online. I mean, on the phone. Hi, Mary. This is Jane. How you doing? Listen, I want to call you because I've got this amazing ultimate facial that I really want to talk to you about, and I want to tell you, based on the pores that you have and the blackness and the wrinkles on your skin, I think this is a product that will really be great for you. So could you please call me back because we need to get together. Never going to hear from that person. You probably lost a friend. But we instinctively do this. When I train them, I'd say, leave me a voicemail message. And they give me this dissertation. I'm like, stop. I've said this before. It's one of my trademark lines. Be the preview, not the movie. How many times you go to a movie theater? What do we see before the movie? The previews. The previews are 2.5 minutes. And all they're designed to do is to get you excited to go, I got to go see Batman. That's it. I got to go see that movie. Right? And then what do? Then you go spend money to go see the movie. Well, when you're leaving messages, when you're setting appointments, you've got to be the preview. You cannot be the movie. Otherwise, why do they have to sit down with you? You need to leave them curious. So when you leave a voicemail message, you got to keep it short, concise, simple, and leave them hanging. Hi, Mary. This is Jerry. Hope you're doing great. Listen. I have some exciting news I have to share with you. Please, when you have a quick moment, give me a call back. Look forward to hearing from you. Click. Awesome. Now think about the person on the other end. They're going, John, she's pregnant. She's got news. She's pregnant. She's going to call, congratulations, you're having a baby. Well, no, not really, but, okay, but what it does is guess what they're doing? If they know you, guess what they're thinking? Oh, I wonder what you're so excited about. Especially if you're not the kind of person that's excited half the time. Mary's excited? Oh, I gotta call and find out what she's doing. But you understand when you leave a message like that, you don't explain anything because what do you want people to do?
Call you back.
Call you back. Can you ever set an appointment with a voicemail message? No. Never. I've tried, it doesn't work. concise, and you have to sound excited. Do not call up and go, yeah, Mary, hi, this is Jay. Listen, I've got something. You'd be excited about it. Thanks, Mary. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Okay, bye. Click. I go, delete. Okay? You got it. Now, let me tell you something that I learned when I was coaching. Yes, I had a personal coach. I spent a lot of money coaching. Blew my income out of the water doing it. But let me tell you the two things that my coach taught me when you're making phone calls. There's two S's. First thing, stand. Don't make your call sitting on your hiney. There is something that happens to your tonality and your body language when you stand and you're walking. And if you don't believe me, we're going to try this later today when you're making your phone calls. You stand when you make your calls. Try it. You'll see the difference. It's amazing how your tonality changes than when you're sitting down in a chair. So he taught me to stand, and then he taught me to smile. Because how many of you know, how many of you are going to talk to your friends, and you can hear through the phone that they're about to jump off the cliff? How many of you have heard that? You can hear people's body language through the phone. So if you're not smiling, people are going to hear you, and they're going to go, oh, what's the matter? Stand and smile. Stand and smile when you're making your calls. You can't even imagine the difference that will make in your calls if you just stand and you smile. So when you leave a voicemail message, short, concise, excited, to the point, that's it. Does everybody follow me so far? You can say whatever you want. You could say, hi Mary, this is Jane. Hope you're doing great. I have some exciting news I have to share, or I can't wait to share with you. When you have a quick minute, give me a call back. Can't wait to hear from you. Thanks. Click. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Let's just test our hypothesis. If somebody that you knew was a great friend of yours left that message on your machine, will you please raise your hands honestly if you would call them back? Okay, there you go. All right? Done. So that's proven. That works. That's how you leave a voicemail. Now let me talk about the voicemail that's on your machine. How many of you have kids in here? Okay, I do too. I have an 8-year-old son. We all love our kids. But it is kind of challenging sometimes when you're calling a professional and you hear, hi, my mom and dad are together right now. I mean, it's adorable. We know that. But as a professional, that doesn't work. So what I want to suggest to you, I learned this in coaching as well, and this is what I'm going to suggest. If you want to have a line with your kids, have a line with your kids, but then get a separate phone line where you sound like a professional business person. Hi. Thanks for calling. This is Jerry Roisentul, independent consultant with Arbonne International. Now, why do you have to say independent consultant? Because if you just go, hi, this is Jerry Roisentul with Arbonne International, they think you're part of the Arbonne home office, and that is not correct. So you are an independent consultant, district manager, area manager with Arbonne International. I am so sorry I wasn't able to take your call. I'm busy serving other customers. That's something my coach taught me to say all the time. I want people to know I'm serving other people. I am a servant heart. I'm serving other people. Hi, this is Jerry. Hi, thanks for calling. This is Jerry, independent consultant with Arbonne International. I'm so sorry I couldn't take your call right now. I'm busy serving other customers or consultants, whatever you want to say. Please leave your name in the message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much. Have a great day. When you leave that message on your voicemail, tell me the two things that you should do. We just went over. Stand and smile. Stand and smile. And then before you leave the message, listen to yourself. You'd be surprised how many times I've had to re-record my own voicemail messages. Hi, delete.